Take six. This video is just about people who are walking a spiritual path. And I just want them to clearly get a better grasp of where the truth may lie. You see, many spiritual people, they rather live in the false illusion or delusion of believing that there's no meaning to life. And then there's some who say there is a meaning to life, but they don't know what direction is the truth. Or maybe they don't believe there's a truth to it at all. They just want to find a path that is fulfilling to them or feels well pleasing and peaceful to them in their part. And I get all that stuff. It does really bring a peace to you. But is it really everlasting though? We constantly seek things for ourselves. And I get that, we have to have some decency of self love and love our neighbors and love others around us. Because loving others will bring peace to us, even if they don't love us back. So I get all that stuff. But when it comes to the spiritual awakeness of trying to find the truth, never seems to be in quite the favor. We are always looking, but never find. We always go to certain gurus, um, mediums, and all these kinds of things. We're always seeking from man the answers to all that's what's out there, but we we never get the right answer what we're looking for. To me, I believe simply that all the answers we are looking for is in the Bible. And the reason why most people reject the Bible is simply because the truth is really within there, and Satan is going to do his best to make sure that you do not discover it. So of course he's going to push that feeling towards you that it's not really there, that he's going to cause so much conflict within your life and um, shambling around you to make sure that you just don't come to it. Now, of course, everyone will say, how do I know if the Bible is the truth, or if the God of the Bible is true, or his son and all that stuff? At the end of the day, I will just say, no one really knows anything, whether it's true or not, until the end. But that is why people who are believers in the Bible, they understand that and they accept that. They know that it is based on faith. What we proclaim to be true is based on faith and belief. And that's what other people strongly have in their religions as well, which is understandable. It's because Satan has also taken captive of many religions, and he has placed some parts of the truth in there in order to keep people in that falsehood so that they won't come to the absolute truth. Remember, Jesus Christ, Yahusha HaMashiach, which is his Hebrew name, he said in the scriptures, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Nobody comes to the Father except through me. But yet, everyone's trying to find their way into heaven or to tap into this godlike mode through other religions and other ways. And they never tend to get it. Like, people try to levitate. They meditate to astral project or many things. There's even people who do like the pyrokinesis, which is like trying to manipulate or control the elements, which was one was fire. Then there's different types, just trying to control elements and all these things. I was once who did all these kinds of things. I've been to the mediums. I've been to the questioning of my reality and what is life meant to be. And I'm telling you, from what I have researched and come across throughout my years, that the Bible is the absolute truth. But you won't understand that it is the truth until you accept the truth. And the truth is that his son is the way, the truth, and the life. If you don't accept him, you're not going to know what the truth really is. You're always going to say that, you're always going to say from that outside box that, well, maybe it might be, but it's not for me, or or there's so many other religions. How can this one be only the truth? And again, I just I can't force you. It's at the end of the day up to you. For someone who is always seeking the truth, for me, I was always seeking the truth. So I looked into these things and tried to hear them out, but I just didn't. It just didn't. The path I was on in my spiritual journey wasn't inclining me to hearing those other religions. I was just a man or a child trying to figure what is the truth, no matter what it was. I just wanted to know. I don't understand why I wanted to know. I just wanted to know. And even when I did come into the knowing of his son, I still wasn't given the absolute truth. It was baby steps. And most spiritual people, I believe, they don't want to know the truth simply because they they like the feeling of knowing that the world around them is corrupt and that they're not a part of it and that they have the will to do whatever they want now. They make their own choices, not living towards the system and stuff like that. And they could just live for themselves. So yeah, that was a feeling I liked it too. But I understood that. But as I grew closer with the Father, it made me understand more that doesn't the Creator, the one who created everything, shouldn't he know what I want? I'm pretty sure he knows for certain, well, what's best for me. So wouldn't it be make more sense for me to go to the one that knows me best? And the thing is, we believe that we know ourselves better than the Father, only because it is a level of arrogance and pride. And that is something that Satan has worked on within us as a humanity. or as human beings. He has truly worked his way into this world, whether you are a believer or not, whether you are atheist or any other sort of religion or practice of sort. We have truly chosen ourselves over the Most High. The reason his name is the reason he's called the Most High is because there is no one else above him, no one else higher than him. Hence the name the Most High. But Satan challenged that, and he challenged God into saying that he would get man to worship him. And his worship isn't the way how TV has made it out to be. The old movies and stuff like that. Him and a pitchfork and red skin and devil horns, getting people to get on their knees and worship him where a bunch of fire is at. That's just the fairy tale stuff. The truth is, in the Bible, he says that he comes projecting to people as an angel of light. So he's going to project himself as a good and kind, sweet person when he's really behind all that sheep's clothing, a ferocious wolf. So anyway, he is pretty much deceiving the world by making you believe this is that pitchfork stuff. It's all just make believe and jokes. When the truth is, he's really projecting as a kind person or being that wants to bring world peace. When he's really just trying to bring you down with him to the lake of fire. That's the bottom line to it all. And all of it is based on pride. Because he was perfect in heaven. The Bible even says that he had it all. He literally had it all. He had the looks, the authority over other angels. He had good music. I mean, he literally he had it all. But he had pride. His pride got to him, and he wanted to be more than what he was designed to be. And that's what he has instilled into this society, this life, as human beings we live. He has put that into us, or instilled into us, to now that we don't need a creator, that we just need ourselves, and that's all we need. So, to put it simply, Satan's form of worship is not by we all see him face to face and we get on our knees and say, "Hail Satan." Like, no. That's just those extremists that be doing that. All he needs you to do is to, his form of worship is simply not following the Creator's form of worship. That's all it is, which is following his commands, which is the Most High's, is following his commands. So if you're not doing that, you're worshiping Satan. That's pretty much it. Whether you choose to believe that or not, whether you're religious or not, again, whether you're atheist, it doesn't matter. You worshiping yourself is the same worship as what Satan did. He wanted to be above the Most High. He wanted to be the one being worshipped. And so us following in his will, which is us following ourselves, putting ourselves above our creator, we're basically worshiping Satan. So that's pretty much the bottom line. I'm pretty sure I just rambled on for a good minute right there, sounding like I'm going in circles, but I hope you were able to bear with me on that. Um, but yeah, a lot of these questions, people have as spiritualists. It's all there in the Bible. You just can't see it simply because he doesn't want you to see it, and on top of that is because it doesn't fit that narrative that you want. Because at the end of the day, in that Bible that we hold, there comes rules, there comes laws that we must follow. And because you don't want to be abided by rules, you rather choose to do whatever you want rather than what our Father in heaven tells us to do. So yeah, so that's why you don't want to find the truth. You rather say to yourself, you rather lie to yourself and say, no one really knows what the truth is. Or like there's so many religions, there's so many theories out there in the world. How can you know if it's true? Maybe someone else got a better one, blah blah blah. All this all this just to please yourself and continue doing what you rather do. You have to truly, if you truly love the truth and nothing but the truth, you're going to find it, because the spirit of truth will lead you to it. It's just up to you if you really want to know. Because some people know and then they're so hurt from it, they reject it all of it on their own. They go back to doing what they want to do. So I will say to you, as from my personal experience coming to the truth, it I wouldn't say it was shocking, but I would say it is crazy. I was not expecting it to be like this. I was expecting it to be like a movie. I find it, and then, I live the way how I want to and stuff like that. And then, still be accepted. And hopefully when I die, I come back and all this stuff. Because, honestly, people talk about they want to pass away or whatever and be this spiritual being. But when you really think of it, like, what's really good of it? You telling me you don't miss the things that we as living human beings have? You don't love food. You don't love breathing. You don't love taking a walk, looking at the sun, looking at the plants, nature, other human beings and their beauty. That just sounds crazy. I love being human, and I want to live a very long time doing so. And I want to be young while doing it. So yeah, I guess that's the rest of this video. I just hope those who are spiritually woke, you make the right choice to coming into the truth and accepting his son. And I should also say this. Obviously, it's in scripture. He said that not everyone who says to me, Jesus, Jesus says, Jesus says in the Bible, not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will not be welcomed into the kingdom of heaven. Because everyone will say to me, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in your name, cast out demons in your name, and healed and blessed people? And he will say to you, truly, I never knew you. Depart from me, you who practice lawlessness. So, at the end of the day, it's all about what's in your heart. I'm not telling you to stop loving your neighbors. And when I mean neighbor, I mean like human beings. I'm not telling you to stop loving people. I'm not telling you to stop seeking for peace. But the ultimate peace comes from the Father. And you can't get that without going to his son and accepting him. So, of course, this is not going to be a one hit done all type of thing. You're not going to see this video and just say, "Yeah, I'm just going to change my life." That's the reality. This is going to take time and a lot of humiliation for you to accept and understand. And I pray that anyone who's watching this to the end, they really do find it, because it's really a matter of life or death in this. So I really do pray that you guys do find it. Aside from that, hope everyone has a great day. Take care, and God bless you all.